Hi, guys, welcome back to the Pharma Daily, and we are here with another episode of Placement Success Stories. And today we have with us Kaushal Joel, which is a very dear student of mine. And he has been placed in a company named Phoenix Private Limited in Ahmedabad location as a claims coordinator. And he has also cracked another company's interview recently, which he's going to tell us about. And it's a Pune company, if I'm not wrong. Right. So, hi, Kaushal, and welcome to the episode at the Farmer Daily podcast. And thank you for making time for us and shooting this podcast so that more and more YouTube audience on our channel can know how to, apply for jobs, how they can get placed, and what all should they prepare for their placement journey. Okay, so let's start with you, Kaushal. Can you please, first of all, introduce yourself to our audience? Where are you from? What are your qualifications and everything?
Yeah, good afternoon, ma'am. Myself, Kaushal Joel, and I am from Andhra Pradesh. I have completed my BPharm in Rajahmundry in Andhra Pradesh, and when I am searching for the clinical research field and PV training, I have found the Pharma Daily, which is very motivating and promising. So I contacted the Akshita ma'am to join the Pharma Daily to learn the things, clinical research things, and also PV. So I have entered the Pharma Daily family like this in this way, which was my best option, which I took in my life, learning the things and moving forward. Yeah.
That is very sweet of you, Kaushal. So let's start with how your experience was. Like, first of all, you had a demo session, like you mentioned, Akshita ma'am. So you had a call with her. What were the doubts you had in your mind? Because the training institute or the office of the Pharma Daily is located in Indore, Madhya Pradesh, and you belong to Andhra. So, what were the doubts you had? How the team helped you clearing all those doubts? Can you just mention that as well?
Yeah, as a fresher, I have many doubts at the time. But the Akshita has ma'am has cleared all the doubts regarding all the language which has they thought might be in English. I have not understand, so that I'm coming from Andhra. But they had said they will also teach in English as well as Hindi if I have any doubts like that. She also cleared all the sessions as well as they provided the detailed structure of the training period as well as the plannings we will under. Yeah.
Okay, that's lovely. So your 3 months training began with the Pharma Daily, and as everybody knows by now, we have a three-step formula: first learn theory, then software training, then HR on preparation. So let's start sequentially, one by one, decode how your training process was and how you felt about it. So tell me, what did you learn specifically in your theory classroom training? Was it different from what you were learning in your pharma college? And did you find any difference? Did you learn something new? How was your experience with the Pharma Daily?
Oh yeah, yeah. In our college, they never thought about the pharmacovigilance. Basically, I have learned a lot from the training from the pharma daily only. Uh, Many institutes, I think, they only train the basic main concepts only. But the main thing in this pharma daily is that you have taught all the Mithalimam has taught all the basics and from the scratch that even a normal student as a basic student can also understand and all the core subjects too easily and successfully. Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. So what are the different types of topics or concepts that you found were new to you when you joined the training? Like like things like microdosing phase and clinical trial phase is zero and GCP guidelines. Did you find different from anywhere else that you have tried to get the study material from and everything? Was it different over here?
Yeah, the total clinical trials concept was very clear in the training. I have never heard, and I thought it was very interesting and lovely to see all the trials which go under very easily and I easily understood the concept here. And I also got the deep structure of the clinical trials in this training period. Yeah.
All right. So let's move on to your software training. How does the software training go about? What are the different tools that you learned? What are the different technical skills that you learned in the training?
Yeah, starting I am very confused about these tools. like which tool which they might taught in the training, like will they provide the training on the softwares, like which we get to expose it like that. But when we got into the training, it feels very comfortable and easy to see, like a real world data would look like this, and the exposure to them will be like this. So I gained experience on them, so I feel very comfortable during the interviews too, because I have learned lot of things, like real data as well as the training. Mainly the software was helped a lot, because in training they asked, did you have any experience on them, like did you see what the options were in the software, like that. So I tell, yeah, I took the Pharma Daily, they have taught a lot from them, like Excel as well as the Argus familiarity software that we have taught in the Pharma Daily career page. Yes, they helped a lot for me.
All right, great. So I guess software training was useful. Kaushal, I remember that you created a particular project on the training that you received with the Pharma Daily and the software training and everything. I think you created some database of real world evidence and adverse drug reactions also, and you have posted it on LinkedIn. You have tagged us on the Pharma Daily page as well. So yeah, can you tell us something about that? What was that all about, and how did you get the idea of doing it?
Yeah, basically, I got the concept from where the Pharma Daily, when launched the ChatGPT main of the model, AI model, which was developed by the Pharma Daily. By thinking of that, I thought I would also can develop something like the data I have gained in the training. So I combined the course of SPACY and NER as well as the NLLP model. I have developed the adverse event extractor. Means the when we give any narrative or any data, it will automatically extract the adverse event as well as the narrative from the context. It will provide them. We need not to search for them in the data. And I have also posted in the GitHub and also mentioned you in the LinkedIn, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that was really sweet, guys. What we are going to do for the audience is we are going to link that project that you created in the description box of this video so that more and more people can look at the extractor of adverse event, and at least somebody can benefit from it by using it, maybe. And at least if not they learn to use it, at least they'll get inspired that if you're going for a practical approach and a software training tools training or something like this platform like the Pharma Daily, at least they'll have this opportunity in mind that they can also create something new for themselves, right? And this thing that you created, this project that you created, was really amazing. I had gone through it, and I was really proud that, okay, for the first time in life, a student has decided to create something new of their own. Because what happens generally in pharma students is they will just go to the college, they will just complete the assignments that are told by the college, and they will not be doing something of their own or something new or something, like innovative. So what the good part I find about you is, and also I mentioned why you're so close to my heart, is because you've always grabbed the opportunity, whatever was given to you, delivered to you in terms of knowledge, in terms of hands-on experience. You tried to use that knowledge and create something of your own. And the moment you saw that generative AI tools we created in the Pharma Daily, the name of it is Vigisolvo, and that's a GPT tool to create any kind of data regarding pharmacovigilance or clinical research. We always provide that to our students also in this training, and we also train them for generative AI tools. So the best part is that you created your own adverse event extractor, which is really amazing. Maybe next time we can just, or if you have it on your laptop right now, maybe we can just see if we can present screen or something, or at the end of this video if you could give a demo properly, what how it works, it will be lovely, because people will be watching this video not only for the placement process and how the journey is and how they should be prepping, but also about what you really created. So if it is possible through your laptop, and there's a share screen option over here, I can see. So maybe if it works at the end, do show us. Okay. All right, moving on from the software training we have discussed quite well, and the way you created the project, I'm sure the people would really believe that we actually provide software training. Right? Otherwise, how would a student come up with such a new generative AI tool that you created? All right. Moving towards the HR round preparation, right? What all things were taught to you during the Pharma Daily 3 months training, and how was your experience about them? Please share with the audience.
Yeah. Starting, I was very uncomfortable during the rounds. I thought my communication skills was not good, and also I thought I will be stressed over the time when the HR round will be asking the questions. But eventually, when attended all the mock rounds conducted by the Pharma Daily, I have gained gradual confidence in me, so that I can easily get into the interviews. I can easily crack those rounds. The Pharma Daily team has give me great confidence, so that I can crack the HR rounds in a snap, like that. Never like a normal conversation. I am talking to a normal people, like that. I gained such confidence in me, and that was easy to have cracked two or three interviews, which were very easy for me. I have cracked them. I have got mails from them too after the successful completion of the HR rounds. The Pharma Daily has helped me a lot in this HR
Okay.
rounds.
So after your training with the Pharma Daily, can you tell us how many companies have you cracked? The name of the company, the role, and the location, job location.
Yeah, one was from the GRG Health. I have cracked the interview, which was research analyst position, but I rejected the offer because I have got the another clinical research associate, which in the Pune. I also cracked it, which is the company name was Truvia Research, and the role was clinical research associate. And the another was the currently working, which was the Phoenix Claim Solutions. These three I have cracked the interview processes. That was very easy and comfortable too.
Okay, so we are not going to leave you very easily. We are going to ask you about all three job interviews because this episode has to be a confirmation about how the Farmer Daily helps their students first in getting trained, then in getting placed. And also, we want to create like a library for our students which has a lot of questionnaire about what happened in their interview rounds and what are the different types of questions that the students face when they sit in any interview. Okay. So, and guys, before I ask him what the questions were, I just want to reiterate and I want to tell you this thing. He cracked three different interviews. So, like I always say, apply in 100 different jobs. At least you will get the schedule for at least 10 jobs, out of which at least you will crack seven jobs, and then you can at least reach three offer letters. You cracking all the rounds of all the interviews. So that is what Kaushal has done, and which for which we are very proud, because when you have more than one offer letter, just look at his confidence, just look at his face, how he's saying, I just rejected one of the offers because I didn't like it and I had another offer. So this kind of confidence, this kind of conviction comes only when you have multiple offers in hand, and that you can get if you join the Farmer Daily training. Okay, coming back to Kaushal. So I don't want to sound like an advertiser person. I'm so sorry, guys, for talking like that. Coming back to Kaushal. So I was just kidding. So Kaushal, I just want to ask you, how was your experience with your ATS friendly resume building, cover letter? Did you learn something about email etiquettes during the training? And how was your experience with the Farmer Daily Global Job Portal, which is present on the website itself, the official website, the farmerdaily.com itself? And how was your Telegram channel? Did it help you, or how was it? Like, what was your experience for these things?
Coming to email writing, I was a very a beginner level at the starting when I joined the Pharma Daily. I didn't know even how to write the taglines too, and also the body line as well as everything. I have wrote wrong emails to you many times. You have told me like you should not write this, you should not do this. Yeah, I have learned a lot writing in my mails perfectly to the companies. No, right now I am very perfect in the writing of emails for anything, and also in creating the ATS friendly resume. The Pharma Daily helped a lot creating the perfect resume, building me, which eventually got me 89% of the ATS score, which helped a lot in shortlisting the resumes in the companies, as well as in the LinkedIn profile making. They provided all the things which we should do in we should keep in the headlines, taglines, as well as how we should post, like how we should maintain the LinkedIn profiles, so that recruiters look into the profile, seeing what this person will do. Is he eligible for this? Is he learning things from the learnings he would what he was doing and what he was learning, like that. All of these things was very helpful for me, making the building the profiles, resumes. Mainly the emails matters more during applications, where many people get rejected during mails, sending the mails to the companies. Yeah, that gained a lots of confidence. The perfect mail gives you the perfect job, I think.
Okay, that is very sweet. And 89% of ATA score, then no company can dare to reject your resume. Yeah, so that's really good. And moving on, so I'm glad that your experience with the global job portal, the Telegram channel was good. You learned the perfect email writing. Is it helping you in your company right now in the corporate fights, like I used to tell you? Because email is the best way to document whatever goes wrong, whatever goes right. Even if you're getting appreciated by your manager or by your team lead, or if you made some mistake, you know everything can be documented, both the positive and the negative zones, and whatever things you're committing in the company, both can be documented nicely. And when you can really use your emails, the appreciation emails, when next your appraisal time comes, so you should actually label your emails for appreciation and everything. Even if you get appreciated for one case or one case study or anything, just label those emails, when you're right now in the company. It will be very useful next year at appraisal time. Okay, all right, moving ahead. So let's now talk about the three different interviews that you have cracked. Okay, one by one, tell us the company name, the location, and the job role, and tell us how many rounds were there, what were the questions asked, so that people who are watching this video right now, the audience, can actually sit down with their pen and paper and jot down some of the questions that you are giving them. And they have a secret that revealed that what exactly will be asked in different types of roles, because you have cracked the role for claims coordinator also, so you can give them some questions regarding that. Then you can give some questions regarding the CRC role, the clinical research associate role, the PV role. Just tell us what all things happened. Let's start with your first company. What was the first interview that you cracked? Please go ahead.
Yeah, I have forgot to mention one other thing, that I had four ones. I forgot the CRC one, Clinical Research Coordinator. That was from the Punjab, and in the company of Shivensis Research. And I also cracked that too. The totally four. Yeah, coming to the first one was the Phoenix Claim Solutions, which I cracked in the April month, where they asked about the basic study, like what you have did, as well as in the coming to the clinical research field. They said what you have learned in the clinical research. They asked about the questions regarding the what is prescription, mainly how you can talk to the patient, like patient counseling details, and coming to the prescriptions things, as well as the research things. They asked about what is the difference between, the main question was PV and clinical research, what is the difference in this both. And I also asked the, if you are asked to relocate the AE as well as ADR, how will you relocate, like that things. Then coming into the second company, which was CRC, clinical research coordinator, from the Punjab Shivensis. He asked about the what is novel drug, which drugs are called as novel drug, and what how can you brief about novel drug delivery system. So why do we do research on novel drug, not on no, and also why we should do, and what is the reason that we should do on that. And after that, he impressed on me. I have expressed my idea on that, so he arranged the interview HR on next day. His HR was called me on the WhatsApp. He asked for, on the message, like formally, are you comfortable, like at what time. And I said I'm comfortable at any time, you can call me. He called on the video call, and he took all the interview, like asking basic questions like what is your goal, why you want to come into the CRC, why is your interest, and all things. And after that, he said you have been placed on the Punjab location, Then later we will transfer you to the Delhi NCR location. I have in hand. I have one another offer. Next 2 days, I have got the another company offer, which was from the Truvia Research, which is a CRA position. So they also asked they asked heavy questions like deep questions regarding the PV and as well clinical research. So what is the main task you should do as a CRA in the company? What you will handle, like what was the source documents, what is the meaning of the source documents, which documents are called as source documents, and what is the TMF, trail master file, why is it called trail master file, and which reports you will be handling, and also the data which you will be securing will be safe with you, like that questions. After the technical round, uh, they send the mail after 2 days confirming that you have been shortlisted for the position of CRA. Please reply to this mail confirming the acceptance, like that. So I have rejected the CRC position too, and also at the same day I also got the GRG position, GRG Health company, which was the research market research analyst. They sent the test link to me. I have attended the aptitude test. So the questions were very helpful, so that I have learned in the Pharma Daily, where the in the mock test they help the aptitude questions like basic max questions, as well as the general grammar questions, English questions, and the knowledge questions, etc. I have cleared the test too, and I got the confirmation that you have scored 8.9%, like 80% score, and you are eligible for the interview. And they arranged the Zoom meeting in which they give the topic like a basic concept of basic topic, which is was a GD round. In I should talk about the general things like what you had would you have do in research market, and what you had do like analyst, like that. I have completed the GD round too, and they offered the position of market research analyst, and I also rejected the that market research offer too, because I have two options like CRC as well as CRA. When I compared both of them, in my thought, I thought CRA would be very better handling the clinical research field. So I have took the CRA position.
Okay, that was a handful. Thank you so much for describing each and every job role, and also what were the differences in the interview rounds and how the questions changed depending on which role you were interviewing for. Right. So, thank you so much for doing that. And I hope everyone who's watching this video has carefully noted down the different positions, the different company names, and what kind of interview questions can be asked to you depending on the role that you're applying for. Just tell me one thing. You learned the pharmacovigilance training with us, the clinical research one. How did it help you in cracking these four different types of job roles?
Yeah, everything was in the core subject that the Farmer Daily was trained, and helped me to build all the skills. As Mithali ma'am has mentioned those questions, like I have written on my diary backside of the page, the approx of 70 to 80 questions, from which mainly the first 10 questions were asked. Mainly every company was asking the first 10 questions that was said by Mithali ma'am. I was very confident that yeah, they asked this question. Yeah, I know this question. I can easily answer those. So that was very easy for me. I have noted down so in the diary, which make me easy. I have never worried that no, I don't know this question. This I don't know, like that. That made me easy to crack these questions, which helped me a lot. So I would recommend everyone to write those questions during the classes. So which will not regret you later in the interviews.
Wow, this is amazing. This is so heart touching. So, you want to say that in 3 months we wrote 70 to 80 interview questions on the backside of the notebook? Wow. All right. Do you have the pictures of your notebook by any chance? Or somebody could send it to you from your home? We'd love to have those pictures and send it on, all the social media platforms. This is lovely. Acha, anyways, do you remember the first 10 questions? Tell them. They are writing down, watching this video. Anything out of those 10 questions, if you do remember, please mention few of them, at least three, four, if you can give right now, if you can recall right now.
Yeah, the first basic question for every clinical research they would ask was what is difference between AE and adverse event and adverse drug reaction. And the second question was what is the serious assessment, and what in which cases we consider this. which was serious and which was non-serious, and how is a case valid, which will be considered as valid. That was another question. And another question was how would you triage the case, means the triaging of data. And another question was what is the difference between PV and clinical research, as well as another question was what is pharmacovigilance. That was the first basic question they would ask. What do you know about PV, and what is the link between the safety and the PV? That questions.
Okay, this video is not a promotional video. This video is now going to act as a question bank. Thank you so much for non-stop giving out so many questions, and thank you for acknowledging that those 10 questions that I always say, that first 5-10 questions. Remember, I used to quote Mr. Amitabh Bachchan from KBC, the first 5 questions, the first 10 questions, pehla padav, dusra padav, and either. I used to joke about it, but it really happens in the interview. Did you miss me in the interview, or did you recall me? Oh my god, she told me these questions would come and they're actually asking. And in all 4 interviews, this happened. So you must have missed me, right? Anyways, okay. So I think we have covered almost everything. And this video is already, I mean, like, I am enjoying shooting this, because you're saying such kind of things. You cracked 4 interviews. You took my heart away. Like, wow, this is lovely. This is the reason I started the Pharma Daily for pharma students, for life sciences graduates, because there are so many platforms for IT and engineering students. They're already on the laptops all 4 years of their their degree course and everything. We are the people who spend more time in the labs, learning how to make calamine lotion, making syrups, making tablets. We are hardly looking at the softwares, even the Gmails or email etiquettes or anything. Nobody comes to our college or nobody comes to our classroom and tells us how to make the resume. No, we don't even know there's a cover letter that exists when we are studying in the college, right? And same thing happened with me as well. So yeah, that's the reason I created the Farmer Daily, and it's showing out. So I'm really happy with the results that you've shared. And thank you for giving us a little bit of credit of your success. This means a lot. There's a lot of people who come, who go, who get successful, but do not share their credit with us. But you did that. You gave us all the credit. Thank you so much for this. But trust me, you yourself are a very nice human being. You've been a very good student. You created your own project out of the generative AI tools that we taught you. So that's again close to my heart and very lovely that you did a new thing of your own. Are you telling, by the way, every interviewer write down in your resume? Okay, have you written it down in your resume or not about the adverse event extractor that you created? It's mentioned, right? If as far as I've seen your resume. Okay, good. So make sure you tell them, okay? Make sure you tell them, you show it off, okay, in any next interviews that you go through. Although you've cracked sufficient resumes and resumes, the offer letters, but still, if you by chance go through any other good companies, just make sure that you do flaunt it. It's a good project that you created. Really proud of that. Okay, two last questions to go with. Okay, how is your mama papa's reaction? How was your parents or family's reaction when you kept on cracking one after the other offer letters? Were they happy? Did they say something about the training and the Farmer Daily that you did? What was your family's reaction?
Yeah, basically they were shocked, like which you should choose. Like seeing all of them, uh, what was your opinion? Like, will you go into this or this, onto that or onto that? Like, which one will be the best? They didn't believe, like, was it real, or like you saying, like, I have done this like this. But after showing all of the proofs, they said, yeah, go on this. What you have done all of this on your own. So great, great option you have took on this. So going on to the Farmer Daily was the best option, I said. Yeah, they said, on your basis, ask your ma'am so that what advice she would give you, so which you should join, like that. They always said that ask your ma'am. She was your mentor. She will provide you the details. She knows all everything. Ask her, call her, and take the advice from her, which will be great. She know everything, like that.
That's very sweet. That's what I tell everyone who joins the Farmer Daily. That simply crack 3-4 offer letters and then come to me for negotiation, so that we can sit and decide which is a better offer, which is a better city, which is a better company to go to. So thanks for doing that and giving me that pleasure. And so, are you at work from home right now? Because I can see the wall. So the company that you're working right now is a work from home job. Wow. Do you mind mentioning your package? Or you can actually tell me after the after we cut the recording. Okay, no problem. And trust me, I'll keep it safe. I'll not post it anywhere. Okay. Because I'm too excited now to know all the 4 offers. Okay. Now, coming back to what I was saying is one last question that I want to ask you. So there are around 14,000 subscribers on the Pharma Daily now. So 14,000 students of India are going to be watching you on YouTube and this video, and they're going to love you because you're one of the persons who has non-stop given such a big question bank. Okay. And what they should prepare for in the interview. So you're going to be a hero when they watch this video. I'm sure they're going to love the video. They're going to give a lot of likes and everything. And they might contact you through LinkedIn or somewhere, to get more details about this training, about your experience, about you being a senior, and how they should prepare for their jobs. Okay. So I just have one last question to ask. What would want to say to those juniors, your own college juniors, and all the juniors in India that are watching you right now through this YouTube channel, through this YouTube video, about the Pharma Daily and about their placement journey, their preparation process? What would you want to say?
Yeah, I would say just blindly trust the Mithali ma'am and go into the Pharma Daily. They will benefit a lot from that. Yeah, they will learn a lot. And also, I would recommend to stay serious on learning things that ma'am saying in the interview sessions, which will be true later, on the after completing the 3 months, which you will see the real world questions asking things that already thought and said by the Mithali ma'am. So you will never regret going into this and training under the guidance of the Mithali ma'am, and you will never regret in your life. I will give that promise.
Okay, wow, this is lovely. It was amazing training you. And yeah, so you were a student who were more inclined towards learning things in English. I used to train in Hindi, and then I used to repeat each and every line for Kaushal. And if I did not repeat, he used to look at me through the camera like this, ma'am, mere liye kaun bolega? Fir se repeat it in English. And I used to be like Dhadkan movie ki shooting, and I used to be saying every line in Hindi, and then again I would look at Joel and I would say ki, okay Joel, did you get it or not? And I never called him Kaushal in the class. I said that I like the name Joel more, even if it's your last name, and I used to call him Joel. I remember very specific. And he used to look at me if I did not repeat things in English, and then I used to mostly then I got into a habit of talking twice Hindi and then the same dialogue in English, and then he used to nod his head that yeah, I got it. So, and also the project you created and everything, so everything was lovely. You yourself are a really great human being. Thanks to your parents for allowing you to join the training, for trusting in me, for you for trusting in me. And the last line that you just said in the video, I'm so happy. You just made my day. And yeah, so stay like this, okay? Just stay like this. You're a really amazing human being. You're a fast learner. You're a very nice and a positive attitude person. Stay like this. This will take you to the heights of your career. Sky is the limit for you, Joel, okay? Just be the same and see how things will change, okay? And how nicely you will grow, monetarily also, managerially also. So many other good colors would come to your life and your career. And I wish, really, you come back to us after 2 3 years, after promotion, after a great salary hike, and we could shoot another video with you, and inspire more and more students, and how and why they should come to this platform. They should join pharmacy. Our intention then would be to create a mindset why pharmacy is one of the best courses in the world to pursue, right? And people like you become the reason for many of the 11th and 12th standard biology students to take pharmacy, because your success story is now going to be out on YouTube. So they'll be having someone to look up to, that okay, he got successful, so even we should go for pharma, and then we can further go for such kind of trainings and get job in pharma corporate world. Okay, so this is lovely. Thank you for taking out time on a work day. And thank you for shooting with us. And I hope this video will inspire hundreds and thousands of students from the pharma background, from the biology background. This video will bring reassurance in their hearts and their parents' mind also, that their child did not pick up a wrong career. And in fact, this is one of the best careers their child could pursue. All right. So thank you for being like this, Joel. Stay like this forever. Stay in touch with us. The Pharma Daily family is proud of you. We are always with you. Anything, anytime you need assistance with, you can definitely come back. You can again contact with us and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you very much.